In this Schrade Saturday video, I'm going to answer a very popular question of what's my favorite knife. In this case, we're going to talk about 5 of my favorite Schrade fixed blades from 2016. That's coming up next on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So welcome to another Schrade Saturday video. If you've seen many of these, you may know that we've got a long-standing relationship with Schrade because they were one of the first companies, they were the first company to send me something to review without me paying for it, to be straight with you. So, and it actually came about because I won a giveaway on a Facebook, because Schrade gives away knives on Facebook, like, as Chris Tanner says, like Mardi Gras beads. And I happened to win one when I first started out, and they offered me another one to review, and it's gone from there. And I think Schrade knives has just really impressed me with not only the value they offer and the quality they offer for the price, but also with the fact that, one, they have never ever told me don't post that review when I had something bad to say, because there's been a few things that just for whatever reason didn't work out, or that I didn't like, or they had problems with. And number 2, they always listen. So if there is a problem, they don't just hide it. They fix it, and they come out and they listen to the consumer, and they listen to those of us that review knives, and to everybody that buys knives, and they're just really doing a really good job, I think, of trying to give you what you want as far as the knife goes, and do it at a really good value. Plus, I've met the folks at the Taylor family, and they're just all good folks, right in eastern Tennessee up there. So anyway, that's enough rah-rah for Schrade. I kind of want to explain that because I know you see a lot of Schrade videos on the channel. Some people might have a question if you're new to the channel. So anyway, what we're doing today, we can go back over some knives from 2016. We're going to talk about 5 of my favorite fixed blades that I reviewed in 2016. And actually, one of them, I reviewed it in 2015, but I had to include it because it's a knife that came out for 2016, and I like it a lot. So we're throwing it in. I actually reviewed it earlier. They sent it to me before it was released. So, but it's a 2016 model. So well, I'll mention that when we get there, but I had to throw that one in, and you'll see why, because it's a really cool knife. So anyway, without a lot of rambling, let's get started. We're going to start from smallest to largest. We'll just do it that way. So first of all, we got this little bitty thing right here, and it is so cool. It's kind of a neck knife, but what I see this for, and the reason I like this so much, is because I think it's a very usable knife to go in a mini survival kit. It will almost fit in a Altoids 10, not quite, but this is the SCH F13 SM, and it's got a nice drop point blade, a little G10 handles, just really well-made little knife. And it's got enough of a handle you can get I can get 3 fingers on it. You can for sure get 2 on it. And a little bit of jimping back here. I mean, you can actually use this thing. As small as it is, you can use it. You could use this to skin pretty much most size animals, I would think. And you can use it to make fire. You can use it for a lot of things. And you can hang it around your neck. You can put it in a survival kit. You can stick it in your pocket. It takes up no room. It's a really handy little knife. And I just like it, and so this is what this is my favorite knives. This is one of them. So that's the SCH F13 SM. And also, there'll be links to the original video review of this knife and all of them that I showed today down in the description below. If you're on a mobile device, I think you got to click that little triangle or arrow down or whatever. But I'll put them in there. You can take a look at these. If I can, I'll get them put right up here in the corner. There'll be a little circle that pops up. If you just hover your mouse over that, or your finger, if you're on a mobile device, it'll pop up with a link, and you can watch the video reviews of these knives. I'll try to put them up there. You should see that, and it should change as I change the knives. So that's the SCH F13 SM. Going up in size, this is the next one, and I just got to tell you, this is the one I actually reviewed in 2015, but I like it so much, and it is a 2016 design, so just humor me on this one, okay? But this is the SCH F55. This is a Brian Griffin design knife, kind of like the little brother of the SCH F42D. It's got what they're calling gravity handles, which is just some kind of plastic, similar to the Becker handles. Full flat grind. This is, I believe this is 1095 steel. I like this knife. It feels really good in your hand. It's got a hybrid sheath with it, with kind of like, this is almost rubber and kind of a Kydex type material. Just snaps in really good. This is just a really handy size, nice subdued jimping on back. Again, I like this knife a whole lot. Probably one of the favorite knives I've ever got from Schrade. So the SCH F55, Highly recommend that one. Going next up in size, and this is kind of a toss-up, but we'll call this one the next up in size. Oh, and I really like this one. This is the Old Timer Pro Hunter Wood, and it is ironwood handles. Nice feeling knife. Very traditional kind of hunting style knife. Comes with this really nice leather pocket sheath kind of. I don't know what you call it, but I call it deep carry sheath. I really like this knife. It feels great in your hand. It's got a great blade on it. It looks really good. Like I think I said on the review, this is like a guitar player's knife because it's all wood. So anyway, I like this one a lot. That's the Old Timer PHW Pro Hunter Wood. Number 3 on the list of my favorite fixed blades I reviewed in 2016. So there's that one. Next up in size is this is the knife that I recommend. Anybody asks me what's a good budget bushcraft knife for somebody to start out with, this is it. It's the SCH F56L. They make a 56, which is got a blade about that long. I like the L. I think it's just more balanced out and it just looks a little better, and I just like the longer blade. This one has the TPE handles. Comes with a, honestly, a cheap little Kydex sheath, but it's got a fire steel with it. And I think this knife's under 30 bucks, I'm pretty sure. Under 30 bucks on Amazon. You can get an upgraded version with a micarta. They've actually got, with a Kydex sheath, they've actually got leather sheaths for it now, but you can't go wrong with this knife, in my opinion. For a good, solid starter bushcraft style knife, this is really great for a budget knife. In my opinion, that's the SCHF 56L. And that is number 4 on my list. Number 5. Well, here we go. Yes, indeed. It is the 184 STUH Uncle Henry Bowie with genuine stag handles. This is a big one. It's maybe not as practical as some of the other knives. It's not a bushcraft knife. This one's close, over 75 bucks too. It's not super cheap, but it's a big knife. I like big knives. Sue me. This is a really great knife in my opinion. It handles very well. Feels good in your hands. It's got genuine stag handles, and just comes with one of the really nice leather sheaths. It's just a very traditional Bowie. Bowies are supposed to be big, and I like them big. So that is 5 of my favorite knives that I reviewed in 2016. Now, one of the things I did in all these reviews, I always check the balance of these knives, but I think if they've been sitting for a while, it might be a good idea just to recheck them just in case. So we'll do that and we'll wrap this up. Chuck Norris didn't have a sandbox when he was a kid. He had a concrete box. We'll start with a little one. I'm working on my no spin. No spin's a little different from me. Okay, well that was a quick look at my 5 favorite fixed blades from Schrade that I reviewed in 2016, and a kind of ugly look at my beginning efforts at working on my no spin balance testing techniques. Again, I'll put links to all these videos in the description below and try to put them up here. And once again, thanks to Schrade for sending me all these knives throughout the year so I could show them to you. And as always, thank you for watching all these videos. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends. And thank you so very much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.